Cut off them damn lights. It's time for the After Dark makeup.
Hey, what's up? Ayeeedubb and SÁJ, aka Sage, and welcome to the After Dark Link a late night talk show for your freak ass. This is our first episode of 2023.
I know, right?
Congratulations, you made it.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, y'all.
You know we had to have our all black because we were saying bye to 2022. Like that is out the window.
My condolences.
Sorry for you, but
It's just done.
it's done.
It's done. It's a new year, new energy.
Yes.
Everything new, right?
Everything brand new.
So, how are you feeling this year so far?
So far, we're filming this on the 18th, right?
Yes.
So far, my New Year has been pretty good.
That's good.
I know you've been up and down.
I can't say the same.
Yeah.
It's some of that old 22 energy still kind of bringing itself in, but that's what we're doing today. We're burying it. So that's out the window. And yeah, so what are we talking about today?
So before we get into what we're leaving behind in 2022 and what we're
Yes.
bringing into 2023, we gotta talk about the last episode.
Yeah.
Because
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to be dropping our December kind of Christmas episode in December. And we filmed it, we posted the clips and everything, but my bad, I deleted it, canceled the upload. It was a whole mess.
Yeah. Mercury retrograde was happening though. I'm just gonna blame it on that. It was Mercury retrograde.
Yeah,
So
as
that's
hell.
everything fucking up. That's just what it is.
Right, so we got the clips. The clips are still online and they're doing good.
Yeah.
Of course, the episodes were going to be about threesomes and things like that, which
Yeah.
was, we said some really good stuff.
I feel like a lot of people had a lot of good feedback on that. A lot of people had a lot of things to say. Quan, you had your spotlight.
It was getting on Quan ass. They was getting on Quan ass. It was getting on, kind of on our ass too a little bit. Because I was saying that, you know, the gist of it, if you haven't seen the clips, the threesome, the biggest thing was if it's two girls and a guy, it's a threesome, but
Yeah.
two guys and a girl, it's a gangbang.
Yeah.
And we were kind of like,
Why
no.
is it like the double standards?
Yeah.
And some people was like, you know what it is. Like when we know what it is, we just don't want to call it what it is.
Right.
So I still stand on what I say.
Mhm.
A threesome, I still feel, is three people.
Same.
A threesome. That's a threesome. You know.
Quan, have you changed your mind?
I'm standing on, you know what I'm saying, my thought from the last episode.
When you stand on that.
Yeah, you do that. You stand on that.
Stand on that.
And then let's see. Oh, another thing since the last episode, a lot of people talked about our sound. And we're working on it, all right? Like, we're going to get the podcast set up, situated. It's going to be on actual audio podcast.
Yes.
Jules is coming up, so.
We working on it, y'all.
Yeah.
This is only the 5th episode?
Fourth, fifth episode.
Yeah. So, you know, it's okay. 2023, big things coming. Don't worry about it.
Period.
We got this.
One day the sound's going to be immaculate and you're going to be like, oh, wow, I don't even remember them sounding bad. You
Right.
know?
You know, it's a process.
Right.
It's a process. Y'all here watching the journey, so.
Period. So I think that's really the update on the last episode because, like I said, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So are you ready to talk about what we're leaving in 2022?
Yes, let's talk about it. I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited. I got my notes on my phone.
I'm excited too. You want to go first or?
I'll let you go first.
Okay. So let's see. The number one thing that I'm leaving in 2022 is the I'm not ready for a relationship excuse. Now, I've had about a couple people that I've talked to that have hit me with the I'm not ready for a relationship. And we all know that the I'm not ready for a relationship means I'm not ready for a relationship with you. Right?
With you. Can we add those words in there now in 2023?
Please.
Let's just keep it real.
And even in my head too, where it's kind of like, if someone tells me that, I need to know the with you. I was kind of ignoring the with you. But at this point, after like a couple like, you know, situations, I'm like, yeah, the with you was really loud.
Yeah.
And I should have listened. You know what I'm saying? So
We just be so, what's the word I'm looking for? Enamored, just infatuated, just want the idea with this person. We just kind of put those rose-colored glasses on and we just like, okay, you know, maybe he just don't want a relationship right now.
right.
Goofy.
Just dumb.
Goofy.
Fuck
clown.
me.
Where my face? Like,
right. So that's like the biggest thing where I'm not bringing 2022. Like if I talk to somebody this year and they hit me with I'm not ready for a relationship, that's it. I'm not trying to change nothing. I'm not trying to, make you see the light and see how great it is here. You gonna love it here. No.
because you know what you want.
Exactly.
You know what you want.
Right. And if you talking to somebody and they tell you that I'm not ready for a relationship, why not with me?
Right.
So why are we still talking?
So why are we doing this?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm definitely leaving that 22.
One thing I'm leaving in 2022 is stronger boundaries. Like, I have a tendency to
Leaving?
No.
You don't want stronger?
No.
Okay.
Bring that back. Situationships and entanglements. Leaving that in 2022 because we tend to get in situationships and stay in these entanglements longer than what we need to. And we be like, I know for me, I be doing it thinking, okay, let me just show him all these different sides of me, how I am like worthy or like not worthy, worthy.
Yeah.
Like just trying to get him to like see me, like trying to prove my worth. No, I'm not doing that no more. Like, especially if I see, like you said, the whole I don't want a relationship type situation. Like, cause again, you have an idea. So why am I entangling myself longer than necessary? Getting the bare minimum.
Right. It makes no sense. Like,
Not
this is
at
a
all.
waste of time.
It really is a waste of time.
Yeah.
And no more wasting time. 2023 time is too valuable, too precious. We ain't got time for it. So that shit dead.
Dang. RIP to the situationships. Because sometimes, if you can handle it, it's cool. But
honestly,
it's a big mess.
Yeah, no. It can just get way too messy. It's like I got too much stuff going on to be entertaining a situation. Like,
right.
No.
That's the worst.
I'm good.
Okay, my next thing I'm leaving in 2022 is dirty dick.
Dirty dick?
Dirty dick.
Explain.
I will. Okay. So, dirty dick is basically like, for those who may not know what dirty dick is, basically just a guy or whoever has a penis. It just going around to a lot of different people and then not checking up on themselves. They put it in other people. It's a lot like you fucking a lot of people all at the same time. So it's all this, transitions and whatever. And then usually some of the girls want to get, their pH balance messed up. So it's dirty dick. You messing with dirty dick.
Dirty dick.
And so while ago, messing with somebody who had said dirty dick, and it was like throwing me off. And I knew it was him because I wasn't going around town, right? So in my head, that's what kind of like jump started the whole being celibate or abstinent type of things. I'm like, I'm tired of going to the damn clinic for some UTI yeast situation.
You got dirty dick.
Yeah, because it won't really back on
That's
them.
the part
It's
that's so
me.
annoying. Like, it always be us. They don't never be them. They can just go and they will never know that they have anything.
Anything.
Until a woman comes and tells them, yo, I got this.
Right.
So, yeah, that's annoying.
And even like, I was going to say, even dirty dick is a thing, but also like dirty mouth. Because even if the dick and condom is like covered up, I was thinking like, okay, if he like smokes or if he eats Cheetos, whatever he eating, and then like you eating me out and then you spit in there, or you fucking me and you spit in there, and then it's like, what the fuck? It's like, I'm screwed. Let me call up the health department right now. Cause I already know what's about to happen. I just gotta like live with it. So like dirty dick and like just everybody like who's like fucking around and like not keeping clean and not checking themselves. Yeah. Both partners do it. Yeah. Cause it can't just be this one. Exactly. It can't just be the female no more. Right. The men need to check themselves and get it tested and get it working. So dirty dick, no. That's kind of I'm going to 2023. I'm like, I ain't fucking no dirty dick. No dirty dick. Period. Okay. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah. Another one I'm doing is keeping people around just for good dick. Just for good dick is no longer enough for me anymore. It's not. Because after that, like, I don't really like you like that, bro. You get on my nerves. So I'm not gonna just be fucking all the time with you. So why are you here? Right. Because other people, this good dick can be attached to someone else who I have so much more compatibility with. I actually fuck with you as a person. You're a decent person. You're not a scumbag, Yes. But
we be holding on to these. Oh, why can't I let him go? Oh, the dick too bomb, girl. Fuck that dick.
Right.
You know how many dicks there are out here? There's so many. There's billions of dicks. I'm not saying go get billions of dicks.
Yeah, please.
But
calm it down, please. Yeah.
But yeah, good dick is no longer keeping me around no more.
That's solid. Because it's like, a lot of them will think like that's all they need to bring to the table. Whatever this table that everybody's telling me I need to bring something to, they'll always be like, oh, I got the good dick.
Yeah.
What else, sir?
What else?
Because I can buy this good dick
And
nowadays.
the thing also I'll say is that they same thing for us, because as women, I've seen women that, men will ask like, why do I need to give you money? Oh, because I'm pretty. And I'll say someone do think just because their looks is enough, which I will say that needs to be left in 2022 as well.
True.
Looks is not just enough.
Mm-hmm.
Good dick is not just enough. How are you as a person? Like,
right.
after this, what is left here? Is it just a good dick? Or like just your looks? Because that shit can fade. Like,
yeah.
what if you get into an accident and your dick no longer work no more?
Hello.
Like, then what's gonna happen then? So
You ain't got shit.
You
ain't got no hobbies. You ain't got no interests. Like, you ain't got nothing.
You probably ain't got life insurance or health insurance.
Nothing.
So you broke. Let me stop. Like,
you better keep going. Okay, what happened?
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's left for me in good dick.
Okay.
In 2022. Yeah.
Another thing I'm leaving in 2022 is, it's kind of like general like men and women, because I feel like we kind of bash the men a little bit, but negative talk.
Yes.
I got into a big thing of like, speaking positive. We talked about the whole lucky girl syndrome this year.
Mm-hmm.
And
that shit worked too. I don't know if y'all know about that.
That lucky girl syndrome? Yes.
That's the truth.
That is the truth. And so like, but the whole negative talk, like I've come across people who are just like, they'll send me like, oh, I'm broke, or like I can't make money. And so I know you got money. Or they'll be like, this talk so negative, or like, oh, nobody likes me, nobody like wants me. And sometimes like we can say that sometimes, but when you're always projecting it, and that's like become your personality, where you're like negative Nancy for real, or negative Nathan for real. It's like, when you talk so positive and you're a person who talks positive, you be wanting the best for everybody.
Right.
And it's like, dang, you really don't see how dope you are.
Right.
And it'd be like, what can I do to just make you stop? Because I'm always like, what we say is so powerful. Manifestations are so real, and things like that. So it's kind of like, cut the negative talk, because now you're going to make me feel like I'm too exuberant of positive on life. And I'm like, nah. So anybody who's like negative talk and just like down all the time, granted, like I know you may go through things and like you voice it out, cool. But if you're always that person, like we link up and you're draining me,
right?
It's like, they be like,
some people are like that, like they kind of, because of how positive you are and the energy that you give, then it's like they feed off of that energy, because they kind of, they don't have it, but then that leaves you depleted, because like you said, they have you think that you're too high, when really it's just like, no, you just have to change your mindset. Really, I strongly believe that, like, your mindset, like the way that you think, that becomes your reality. Our thoughts become our reality. So again, if you're always thinking, oh, I'm broke, or oh, I'm fat, or I'm gonna be single forever, all these things, then I mean, that's all you're able to perceive in your reality. So that's what it becomes. So I always tell, like you said, is power in words. And so I definitely agree with that. Negative self-talk, it got to go. Understand, have your moments, of course.
Yes. Have your own pity party.
Yeah.
Party of one.
Right.
And then get up out of there.
Yeah, do 30 minutes or so, pick yourself back up, and let's keep going.
Please. Right. So negative talk came out in 2023.
I like that. Another one for me, leaving 2022, passive aggression.
Ooh.
Say it with your motherfucking chest, okay? That's how I feel. Like, just say it with your chest. Like, whatever it is, if you holding something against somebody, like, because that stuff can, like, grow and it can build over time. So instead of, like, letting, like, what's the saying? Like, don't turn a mountain to a molehill? No, don't make, whatever way I say, a molehill
to a mountain.
You know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. That's what it is. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Like, if it starts on something small, then instead of just being passive about it, if you know you feel some type of way, just expressing that and letting it be known. Because, am I passive aggressive? I can be sometimes, you know.
I think we all can.
Yeah, it is because no one wants to deal with that conflict. But I mean, conflict is a part of life, so
it is.
Go ahead and just put it out there, and whatever happens, happens. But holding stuff in, that doesn't do any good for anybody. So
yeah,
just that passive aggressive stuff, I don't like that.
Because it's gonna eventually like build up, and then when you do release it out, it's gonna be like, where did the hell this come from? Why didn't you say that before?
Exactly. So yeah, the passive aggression, gotta go.
Gotta go. Sayonara. My last thing I'm leaving in 2022 is basically not being the first option / spinning the block again. Because I had like a couple situations where like, you know, we'd be talking or whatever, and getting back to again, I'm like, you know, we're going on so and so dates or whatever. Like, what's next? Right? I feel like, you know, yada yada. And well, I have an actual story for this one because I'm like, it brings me to like where I would never do this again. Yeah. But I was talking to somebody. We were doing the whole dating thing, right? And it was getting to be like 3 months, 4 months, and I'm like, I feel like we're not growing. So I text him, I'm like, you know, what are we kind of doing? You know, not like, you know, I need to know, but just like, you know, you live, you know, far away. Like, when you come here, it's like we don't talk. It's always what you're doing, not like, where's the building, right? Right. And he hit me with something like, oh, you're perfect. You'd be the perfect girlfriend, but I'm just, you know, not, yada, yada, not there. And I'm like, all right, so it's a fancier version of saying I'm not ready for a relationship with you. So then, but rewind a couple of days prior to that, we had went out on a date, and he had told me that he was going to Vegas for a boys trip. He said that on his own, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, like, have fun. Right. Why this motherfucker put me in his close friends, and he in Vegas with a whole other bitch? Right, so I'm like, you not with your boys. Then I was like, the girl he went to Vegas to go see this girl.
Why he put you in his close friends?
I don't know. You see, it's just the close friends. We're close, right? So I responded, and I'm like, oh,
you shouldn't.
Right? And I said, oh, I think I said the boys' trip looks fun, or something like that. Yeah. And he never said nothing. But then, what can he say? And then a couple months after that, he come back around. Talking about like, when can we link up, whatever. But you're not even gonna address that.
Oh hell.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, and like to this day, still asking like, you know, can I see you? Yada yada. But I'm like, if I wasn't your first option, like you ain't like on me like that, then don't come back around.
No, honestly.
Go back to Vegas. Yeah. With Miss Ma'am. So
and you gotta have that attitude because one thing I do know, like people will do what you allow. Oh, so true. If he sees that, you know, okay, I did this, she saw it, she said something about it, but you know, she's still gonna go out with me, she still can do this, then it's like that leaves the door just way too open. Way open. And I feel as women, that's something we have to do to like really know our worth. And like you said, like I'm nobody's second option. Like if you can choose me the first time around, if you say I'm perfect, then what? That doesn't make any sense. The math is not mapping. So I love that for you though. Good job.
You know, like I would never let anybody, you know, come back around. Like I can see where like, you know, if you meet somebody and y'all really start as friends, but don't do the whole dating. We had to talk. No, skirt. How you been? Like what? I saw you with another bitch. Yeah. That's crazy to me. So yeah, I'm not doing that no more. Or, you know, I didn't allow it to begin with, but like, I'm not ever going to go through with that.
That's true.
Yeah.
But also, what do you feel? Because some people may have to go through experiences to realize, like, okay, maybe this wasn't the best option over here. So maybe I fucked up. Let me just try it again. So is it a number of times that you let them spin the block, or is it just like you ain't spinning the block at all?
Not at all. Not at my grown age. Oh, okay. Because like, if you, I don't want to air this bitch out, but if you would have seen like the girl in question, and it's like, not saying, you know, but if you would have saw, it's just kind of like,
I'm
you can't compare apples and oranges. So I'm like, you could have had this here, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's whatever. So I'm like, me, it's like, that's what you went for, and now it didn't work out.
And you switch it down for a penny?
Keep the change.
Damn.
So yeah, so none of that. But that's my last thing I'm leaving in 2022.
My last thing I'm leaving in 2022. You can't relate to this, but
I can't.
No, you can't, because you don't smoke.
Oh, okay.
But using weed as a coping mechanism. For me, I had realized I've had maybe not the best relationship with weed. You know, I tell myself, you know, tell me calm down. But, you know, I've done for the month of January, I told myself I'm gonna smoke for 30 days. And it's day 18.
Day 18.
Yeah, day 18. Shout out to me.
Yay.
It's gotten a lot easier, and it's helped me realize, like, because I've gone through so much, like, throughout this year. It's been a struggle, and I feel like I've been tested. It's crazy because I feel like I've been tested since I haven't been smoking to see how I deal with it. So it's like now I'm like, if I can deal with everything I went through without smoking, then I don't really need it as a crutch anymore. So yeah, I realized, like, me personally not using that as like a way to cope. Like, there's other ways to put that energy where I would do that, and in a more healthier way, not just kind of smoking my problems away. That's just put me in a different state. So having a better relationship with weed.
That's big. Yeah, like, I can't relate to the whole weed smoke, but like weed experience. Because I've never done it before, but I know people who like have, and like, I can see where it's kind of like that's where they resort to instead of like facing, you know, other real things. But
because it does put you like in a space where you don't face it, like you just ignore it. Because if you smoke, then you know when you smoke, you're not worried about none of that shit. I'm just vibing right now. Yeah. But whenever you're not high no more, the situation is still there. So yeah, taking a lot to just face it head on. But yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Are you gonna stay for like the whole January, and then like, or are you just gonna like?
Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely all of January. My birthday is February 14th, so. Definitely that's probably when I break it in.
You gotta blow it down.
Definitely.
What y'all say? Blow it up.
Blow it down.
Okay.
Blow it up.
Blow it up. Okay.
No, that's not. We don't want to blow nothing up.
Blow it down. Blow it down.
That's funny. Blow it down.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so now we got the things that we're leaving in 2022.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about the things that we're bringing into the new year. So, and I feel like the things that we are leaving kind of helps, you know, bring it into the new year, because you go through this stuff and you're like, okay, well, because of that, it's causing something else, right? So like, I put on like more peace and positivity. So like in 2022, like I said, I was starting to like no drinking, and then, you know, kind of being abstinent and stuff like that. I'm missing with like one person, and because of that, it's helped me like clear my mind of a lot of things. And I don't want to put it out there that like sex complicates relationships or feelings, like it always is, because people can like make it work. Yeah. But for me, it was kind of like, you know, I would get in my feelings. I'm like, oh, like, hold me.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. But so now it's kind of like where I haven't had that, and like building like relationships with like men and things like that. It's kind of like, you know, I want to make sure I like you. And before we go to that step, so nothing gets complicated. Like, not make sure you like me. Make sure I like you.
Right.
And so that's kind of like cleared my head. I'm not confused of like, why did he call? Why didn't he text? It's really just like, I have no thoughts or no emotions with it, which I'm a very emotional person. And so like taking that out of the equation has just brought like peace. If I do like somebody, it either go away or it happens when it's supposed to. But if it doesn't, I'm kind of like, well, at least I ain't fuck him. At least he ain't see my birthmark. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, cool. Yeah. So I think like more peace and positivity in the new year, where it's just like chill.
I like that.
You know, just keeping it a good energy
all year round.
You know what I'm saying?
Every single day, I say my affirmations every day, always through my head. So it's like constantly running in there. And like to kind of piggyback off you said with the whole like do I like you aspect, that I feel like goes into what I was saying, that like good dick is not enough, because we will get so infatuated with the dick that we don't realize if we even like you as a person or not. We just know what we're getting, we like what we're getting. So definitely like keeping all of that, keeping the mind clear. I'm with the peace and the positive. Yes, I love it. The 2 P's.
The 2 P's.
Oh, 3 P's. Peace, prosperity, and positivity.
Oh, I was gonna say pussy, penis, positivity.
Oh,
but
hey, the 6 P's.
The 6 P's. Period. What you bringing into the new year?
Okay, well, I already said this, but stronger boundaries for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I have a habit of giving motherfuckers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chances.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm so understanding, and I understand, you know, everyone has a journey, everyone is growing, everyone is changing, but at a certain point in time, you know what you're doing. And I don't have to be the one to be there with you throughout your process. Like, but I will take that on. Just with a lot of things. With that, relationships, saying no, because I don't have to say yes to everything. So, and holding strong on those boundaries, because I could start it, but then it'll be one person. Like, for example, I'm putting it out there. I started off wrong, and also with my celibacy journey throughout this year, and I already broke that shit because I didn't hold strong to my boundaries. Granted, you know, the person who I dated with, it's not gonna happen no more. That shit dead. Period. But I'm gonna say I regret it. But what I do regret is not holding firm on my boundaries. So yeah, that was just because again, when people see what you allow. So if I'm just one to just I say this, but all right, you can slide, or this can slide. It's a slippery slope. So yeah, just stronger boundaries. I'm holding on to them.
That's gonna be not saying it's a tough one, like where you can't do it, but that's like if you get through that, that's gonna be like real like telling of like, you know, you did this, I didn't let so and so happen.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like that, you know, like you said, I did that, like, you know, that discipline thing.
Yeah.
Make you feel good.
Yeah. Love that for you. Another thing I'm bringing into 2023 is I really want to enter my soft girl era.
Oh.
And not even like soft girl era of like dealing with a man, but like overall soft girl era, like, you know, taking my time, getting ready, a routine, working out, you know, reading, being positive. And it's like, it's so crazy to like look at me in that way, because I feel like I used to be kind of like, you know, rough around the edges, rugged, yelling, obnoxious, which I kind of like struggle with, like, okay, do I want to be like this soft girl or like more reserved to not, you know, make somebody annoyed or like please people type of thing. So I'm trying to still like maintain like who Ayeeedubb is, and then, you know, I could turn up if needed. But it's like, I'm like, as I get older, I'm like, I feel myself being more calm, which is good for me, but like I also want to like deal with like, you know, if I need to fight, if I need to turn up. If I just want to be, I want to be all well rounded, you know? Yeah. But when I say I went into my soft girl era, just really just loving life more. Like, I always told you, like, I want to wake up early. I can't wake up early for shit. So I be like running through my days. My days just don't feel like I'm getting the full usage. Yeah. So stuff like that. And I feel like once I accomplish that, I feel like the next step of whatever is supposed to be in my life is going to come to me. Oh, yes. So I've been really like tapped into like, you know, like we said earlier in the episode, lucky girl syndrome, saying, you know, I'm lucky, everything works out for me. These things happen, like I deserve these things, which is so neat to see, because before I was not like that. I probably would have been like, you know, the cup half empty instead of the cup half full. Yeah. So like really want to focus that into the new year, just being like such like a peaceful person. Yeah. But also I don't want to lose my essence of just like who you are. Yeah, so it's like I deal with that back and forth, but overall soft girl, but like maybe a little nick somewhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it could become a part of who you are, like not changing who you are, because like you said, you still have your turn up. That's always going to be you, but allowing your femininity to flourish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was giving real tomboy. I feel like I am today. But
Hey,
like,
switch it up.
switch it up.
Yeah.
But deep down, I'm a girly girl.
Yeah.
But I will stomp somebody in these forces if needed. But
Hey,
yeah.
I definitely agree with you on that with like the entering the soft girl, because I know me, I'm a very like independent, I'll do it myself type of person, and I've gotten to a place now where it's like, yes, I can do it myself, but I don't want to, and I don't really have to. It's okay to ask for help and allow myself, like, it doesn't make me weak, and also at the same time, I mean, I am a woman, so I don't have to. Again, I wanted to flourish in my femininity and realizing what that is, like what that looks like for me. So yeah, because I'm tired of being independent, strong black woman. I ain't go flex.
I heard it's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, okay, I can, but just some softness to me. Just allowing that though, because knowing like the affirmations, another part is we can say it, but one thing we have to know, we have to believe it, and we have to know that I am deserving of these things, not just saying it, because I mean it's not, you could just say the words, but you have to actually know and believe I do deserve a soft life. I do deserve to be spoiled. I do deserve, like, you know, so I definitely agree with you on that. It's solid. It's a challenge though. But
What else you bringing in?
I'm bringing in clear communication. It kind of goes, I mean, hand in hand with the passive aggressiveness, but in the same token that I want to be able to tell people, you know, I love you. Like, not being so ashamed. Because people are very iffy with that word. But I'm just a loving person. Not even on some intimate or romantic type shit. But just who you are as a person. Like, I love you. So, between that, but also at the same time, I'll cuss somebody out if I need to. Because I'm a very passive person. So, it's a lot of times whenever motherfuckers really deserve to be cussed out. But just want to keep the peace. But whole time my inner peace is fucked up. So expressing that, and sometimes I guess knowing whether I need to use a filter, or sometimes somebody just need to be cussed out. But either way, I put it all out there. Ain't no confusion. It is what it is, and I said what I said. So clear communication.
You're sticking to it.
And I'm sticking to it.
Love it.
Yeah.
The last thing I'm bringing in 2022 is, I think overall, just no stress. That's with relationships, friendships, work, career, anything. Like, I really just want to, like, you know, something may happen, but it's okay. It's supposed to happen. Part of the plot, part of the journey. If work, you would get on my nerves, cool. Yeah. I'll remember it, but we're getting through it. Like, with everything that's happened in 2022, like the past couple of years, pandemic, deaths, and, you know, influxation, or what was it?
Inflation.
What's an influx then?
I mean, kind of an influx, like increase, but are you talking about like finances?
Whatever, eggs, milk, toilet, all that shit that be going, that shit. So some of the stuff going on where it's just like, I just don't want to stress at all. Like, life is too short. We're like on the verge of young and old, and it's just like, there's no stress. Anybody bring stress, it's a dud. You know, learn where people are supposed to be in your life. Like, some people you are the turn-up friends, some people are the confidants.
That's important.
You gotta know where everybody is. And I feel like people try to put people in these different places where you think they're supposed to be, but really, like, this is the friend you go to parties with. This is your friend that your godmama to their kids to. You know, you gotta know where you put people. And I think that helps with, like, you know, if people are in the wrong places, that can stress you out. If you're looking at people at work to, you know, support you or share your posts all the time, they ain't supposed to. Okay? And don't let that shit stress you out. Like, you know what you're doing. You're on your own journey. Like, whoever's supposed to be there is going to be there.
And so, not trying to control it either. Just like, just letting it happen. That is so... That's a hard thing to do though, because especially if you have a vision for something, it's like, I want it to be this way. And we can have the best idea, but one thing I say, you know, I look at it as like, whenever it comes to the universe, we have just like a small idea versus not, we don't see the whole picture. So try to control it, but I don't know if, I'm sure y'all seen that meme where it's like trying to control life. It's like you sweeping the ocean. Like, that's really what it's like. Like, you really can't control So just let it flow, just let it happen. And actually everything happens exactly how it's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to happen. So all the other shit, cut that stress out.
Yeah, period.
Just cut it out. Yeah, I like that for you.
Thank you, boo. What about you? What's your thing?
Another thing I'm bringing in is more intentionality with pretty much
big words
everything.
today.
Yeah, like being more intentional about what I watch. I'm already intentional about what I eat, but what I eat, intentional about what the music I listen to, like even social media. Like I had a while ago, I had unfollowed the Shade Room because the Shade Room is just a lot of negative energy. It's like I don't really need that on my timeline all the time. So it's like whenever I'm on social media, I don't want to just be scrolling. What am I up here for? Because you can kind of get in that wormhole and then you just up there, and then before you know it, it's like 2-3 hours on pass by. So some people, especially on TikTok or whatever. But yeah. So between that and whenever it comes to like, it's even sex and why am I doing this right now? Is it just to release some stress? Like, do I like you? Like, just all around, just be more intentional and not just doing shit for no reason. Because life is too short. And before you know it, you look back like, why the hell did I do that?
Right.
I was sitting here wasting time. Like, so be more intentional about who I hang around. Like you said, the friends that I choose and like where I place them. Just there's a quote and it's like, the meaning of life is to give life meaning.
Shut the fuck up.
Right.
That's dope.
That was dope.
That's
I had that written
good
up
one.
on my calendar. So it's really like everything that like, why am I doing this? Like, where is this leading me to? How is this leading me to the vision I know I have for myself? And if it's not, then it's got to go. So yeah, that's me.
Anything else you bringing into 2023? I only had 3. You got anything else? Cause let it out in the open. This is episode 4.
I know, right?
We're talking about some freaky shit next month. So
better sexual health.
Ooh, yeah.
Better sexual health, like you said, no dirty dick, no dirty mouth. So definitely getting tested. I mean, I do that. I feel like we should do it more. I definitely got tested at the beginning of the year. Crystal clear.
Yes.
Of course, people was eating me up in the last video about the whole condom thing.
Oh yeah.
So we didn't talk about that, but that was a while ago. But still, just even with that, like like keeping that in mind. With using condoms, so we say that everyone should know you're not using condoms, but everyone doesn't use condoms all the time. Let's be fucking for real.
Let's be for real.
Let's be fucking for real. But not saying that isn't an excuse or it's okay. So again, being more intentional with that and practicing more sexual health in that aspect. Also, like, I look at sex like an energy exchange. So who am I really giving this energy to? Because after we finish, if I start feeling weird, is it because of you? Because you weren't someone who, you have some shit going on and now it's affecting me? So even thinking about that, people don't think about that, but I do now, like even more so.
I'm glad you brought that up because I hear a lot of women always talk about like the exchanging of energies between sex. Kwanzaa, you're the only man here. Do you feel that too, like exchanging energies with women that you be with?
I think so for the most part.
Yeah.
Like it's all vibes. It's all vibes. Like I vibe off who I'm vibing with. You know what I'm saying? Or I can just sense it. You know what I'm saying? I can sense it.
But like when you like have sex with them and if they're like a negative person or they have stuff going on, do you feel it in you or like?
Yeah, for the most part though, like if they're a negative person though, I don't even take it there with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't been in too many situations for me to even be getting into like negative. You know what I'm saying? With negative people at that, I don't got time for that.
Yeah, that's kind of dope that men see that the same way, because I'm like, we always hear women talk about like, my soul tired, you messed my shit up or whatever, but do men ever like, but now, some men.
This is not a blanket statement because I'm pretty sure some women don't think this as well.
Right,
right.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking like, people be having sex like, because you're going through a bad day and then you hit this person up. And it's like, so you took all that negativity and you pretty much put it on this person. Like, that's not okay.
Never thought about it like that.
Yeah, that's not okay. So
dang. Yeah, I'm using men in situations. But men can really be having a bad day, call a girl up, and they get relieved, and the girl accept his
right.
Damn.
Especially if she didn't even really know what it was.
Right.
He didn't say, yo, I just need this. She's, oh, you know, he's coming over here. She all happy, and the whole time he just like, I need to get this out. Like, and it's like,
But don't girls do the same thing though?
Yeah,
I'm not saying like it's okay.
Men can be home playing 2K all day, not even thinking about, you know what I'm saying, no cat, none of that. And then she called, I had a bad day at work. Why does this do this and this, that?
Yeah.
I'm coming over there right quick.
That shit not okay. It's not okay. I don't think it's okay.
I guess.
I don't think it's okay because like I gotta keep it across the board. Like,
you do.
If you hold, you need to go handle that within yourself first, and then we could come together. And
so you want more planned sex this 2023? You want more planned sex or
planned?
I don't like planned sex.
No, I don't like playing. I like to keep it spicy, but at the same time, like again, in that situation, not saying all right, I warm myself now. Let's plan to have sex afterwards, but like handle your shit on your own, and then once you're good, then you come back and it's just like normal, but not like I'm intentionally coming to you because
I need
to
yeah. Just let it happen.
Right. Because that's planned sex.
Yeah.
That's planned sex. Like if you know you had a bad day, so I'm planning to come over here and to do this. Like, no.
Is all sex planned? Now I'm confused. Is all sex planned? Somebody has to be like, oh, I'm getting some, or I would hope to get some.
It may be.
In a way it is, because you know when y'all leave the club, y'all be like, I want some thick. Y'all already planning it in your head, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I guess it's not like setting an appointment like, all right, on January 21st at 8:59 p.m. Then not like that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if somebody had like, I know people who do that to like, they want to have a baby.
Yeah.
But like,
that's gonna be so weird.
Days be like, oh,
it's time to, are you ready?
Imagine if you're not. Oh my gosh.
I know. To me, I'm a very, like, with sex, I gotta be there mentally. Like, if I just know this is like a chore.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's like a job.
Yeah, I would not like that at all.
I'm good.
I'm good off that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I am so excited for 2023.
Me too.
What's gonna like happen for everybody?
Yeah.
So
it's been a very enlightening start for me personally. But either way, like through it all, staying positive, taking things day by day, letting things happen as they come, and that's the energy I'm trying to just keep going with all year.
Yeah, same here. I'm hoping good for everybody in 2023.
Yes.
Just like I've seen a lot of people be like, 2021, 2022 was the preparation, 2023 is like the execution. And I'm hoping that's exactly true. I think we said that like 5 years ago. Every year is like execution year, but this year I think
this year is the year. Like, no, this is the year.
This is the year. So we had to get out on this episode to start new for After Dark Link Up, and then
I love it. I'm excited.
Me too. Well, Stacey, let everybody know where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at SageTheReal1.
You can follow me at AYEEEDUBB on everything. Quan, where they can follow you.
Quanton, that's QUANVUYTTON.
Period. And remember, shame dies and stories are told in safe places. It's always a safe place. And we'll see you next month for our Valentine's Day episode. It should be a good one.
It should. I'm excited.
Yes. Good night, y'all.
Good night.